We're here. You can open your eyes now. Don't think I didn't notice, cutie. You've had them closed ever since I started jumping across rooftops. I don't know why. You were perfectly safe, snug in my grip. No, you didn't hit your head. We're on the fire escape balcony. Because it'd probably draw attention if people saw us landing in the street, doofus. Now, I followed your scent here, but I'm not sure which apartment it is. I take it it's not this one, given the family inside's giving us weird looks. I thought so. Which one is it then, cutie? You might as well tell me. We're already here. You really don't trust me, do you? I promise I won't hurt you or Bethany. Come on, we're friends. You know that. What do you mean, that's not it? Well, what is it, then? Come on. When are you going to tell me? You're lucky I'm the one who found you. Any other vampire wouldn't be as patient as I've been. Fine, if you won't tell me, I'll just find the apartment myself. What am I doing? Sorry, I can't tell you. It's a secret. Yeah, that's how it feels. Not great, is it? If you must know, I'm looking up the building's residential list. Seeing who lives... Bethany. Apartment 17. Wonderful. Let's... Stop squirming. Cutie, what are you... Hey! You little idiot. You almost fell out of my hand. What were you thinking? And if you say it's a secret one more time, I swear I'll... I'm not joking now, little one. This is your last chance. Tell me what the deal is with you and Bethany, or whatever the hell is going on, or I'm going to find out myself. Let's just go. No, we're not leaving. This is your fault. You could have just told me back at my place, but I've leapt across 10 blocks to get here, and I think I want a little something for my effort. Answers, in this case. Silence. Typical. 17. Here we are. I don't think she's in. I'm not detecting a pulse or a heartbeat inside. Cutie? Cutie, you're... Wow, you're shaking. What's wrong? Please tell me. I promise I won't be angry. Don't go in there. Darling, I'm a vampire. I go where I please. And you telling me not to go there makes me want to. Don't worry. You're under my protection. Anyone tries to harm you will have me to deal with. See? Told you I was strong. Well, cramped place. Massive by your standards, though. Just so I know, Bethany isn't a werewolf or something, is she? Just a human, not a vampire hunter? No? Okay. We should be good then. Honestly, if this was some scheme you two came up with to lure me here to get staked, I think I'd be... impressed. Oh my god. This... What is this stuff? Like torture equipment? And it's your size. Why is it your size? She made it? Bethany? And who did she use it on, little one? I see. She found you in her kitchen one evening and took you. Kept you in a cage while she was out. The little one over there? I see. I'm going to set you down, little one. I'm shocked. I thought you said this woman was your girlfriend. That's what she called herself. And that story about the spider. She found it and made you fight it. Okay. How did you escape? She asked you to marry her. Obviously you refused. She did that to you. I noticed the bruises. I just thought they came from you being out on the street. Then what happened? She brought all over home and made you watch. Disgusting. But while they were busy, they knocked her cage over. I see. Then you made a run for it and ran into me. And even after everything that happened to you, you stood up to me, didn't you? You never stopped fighting until you realized I wasn't going to hurt you. God, you were so brave. Well, little one, I can see why you give this to yourself for so long. Someone's here. I was distracted. Stay behind me. Bethany. My name is Mara, and I was just leaving. Be thankful that is all I am doing. Yes, I found them, and I'm ashamed to say that I brought them back. It is a mistake, and I'm about to correct. Don't you dare take another step closer to us. They're not yours. They don't belong to anyone. Stay back. What are you? Stop. You don't. No. Let them go. Let them go. At least you don't have to worry about... At least I don't have to worry about feeding now. At least I don't have to worry about feeding now. Little one, where are you? She's still gripping you. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me... Oh, it's just blood. It's just blood. It doesn't mean anything. It's still me. I won't hurt you. She's dead. She deserved it. Please stop looking at me like that. Yes, my eyes are red. It happens when I haven't fed in a while. It's just a predator thing. It doesn't mean anything, though, I promise you. It's still me. Still your Mara. I'm still a nice vampire. Oh, shit. My fang dripped on you. You're covered in blood. I'm so sorry. Here, let me... Cutie, don't back away from me. No, I didn't want to kill her. I've never killed anyone. She attacked us. It was self-defense. I was hungry. I lost control. I know. But I'm telling you, this is the first time it's happened in decades, and she was a monster. She deserved it. No, you're not to blame. It was my fault. I brought us here. I wish I hadn't, but I did. But it's over now. Can we please just go home? You're safe with me. Cutie. Cutie, come into my hand. Cutie. Hello, cutie. Don't be scared. It's just me. Unless that's why you're scared. In which case, I can't say I blame you. How did I find you? Honestly, it was easy. I just followed your scent like I did when I was looking for your apartment. We spent enough time together that it'll be a while before I forget what you smell like. You'll catch your death of cold here, just like when we met. Can I... No picking you up? Okay, that's fine. Can we talk, though? Is that alright? Of course you have a choice. I'm not... Well, you know what I was going to say. I'm not a monster, but I'm pretty sure you think I am after what happened. Can I sit down? I'll shield you from the rain. Thank you. What happened with Bethany? It was an accident. I was worked up from what she'd been doing to you, and I was hungry. And when I saw her grab you, I just saw red, and the next thing I knew, I was on top of her, biting her, and you were looking at me with those big, terrified eyes. Well, big by your standards, anyway. Sorry, that was inappropriate, I know. It's just... I know what you saw was scary. Especially at your size, but I don't get why you're this upset. I know that sounds awful, but I'm being honest. I value human life as much as the next person, but Bethany, she deserved it, cutie. From what you told me, she had it coming. I had a look around her apartment after you left. You know what I found? Dead borrowers. Beneath the floorboards, dozens of them. You didn't know? Well, I think she had you pegged as her next victim. She was like a serial killer or something. It was sick. You're lucky you're still alive. Yes, I buried them. I wouldn't leave them like that, sweetie. Gar. I wouldn't leave them like that, sweetie. They're people the same as you and me. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. I thought we were coming to an understanding. Sorry. Can you tell me why you're so upset? It's not just about what you saw, is it? You thought she could be redeemed. Oh, sweetheart, that's a nice thought and all. But I think there's a limit, you know. I'm basically a blood-sucking paradise, and she disgusts me. What does that say? That's the borrower in you, though, isn't it? Trying to see the good in everyone, and I guess the opposite is true for me. In a way. Anyway, I took care of her body. I don't want any hunters after me because of this, so I dumped it in the river. With any luck, people will think she just disappeared, up and left. I did check afterwards. She has barely any social media presence, so I don't think many people will miss her. Can I tell you something? I mentioned I've never killed before. Well, technically that's not true. See, I've never killed any humans before. Technically, I still haven't. I'm not counting Bethany. I'm sorry. That was self-defense. I was protecting you. Vampires, though. I have killed one of them. My master. The one who turned me. He was an evil man. Worse than Bethany. I don't think it's fair for me to say. All those tiny people she killed, who knows what they went through. My master found me once in the street when I was on my way home. He took one look at me and decided he wanted me. Bit me in the neck right here. The mark's still there, see? Anyway, he just grabbed me right there off the street when I was on my way to my parents'. Turned me in the filthy alleyway, and when I awoke, he said I was going to be one of his concubines. Like the ones from Dracula, yeah. You got it. I don't know why he didn't sway me. Usually a vampire's master has sway over the victim, but me? Nothing. Maybe I was just too smart for him. I refused, naturally, and he didn't like that. He kept me chained up in his basement for weeks, designed the cell I was in so a small amount of sunlight would hit my skin, no matter where it was. I'd show you, but it's not pretty, and we're in a public place. Yeah, I know it's night, but still, someone might see. Did he feed me? A little. Honestly, I'm surprised he fed me at all, but it was rare. He gave me the smallest amount of blood to keep me alive from his victims, and he had plenty of those. I could hear him bringing them home, giving them the tour, and they'd scream, and I'd never hear them again. See, cutie, he didn't feed because he had to. He fed because he enjoyed it. Vampires only need to feed once or twice a month. He had a couple people a week, and he drank more than he needed. Eventually, I couldn't take it anymore. It was like I was in hell, being tortured during the day, and when the sun went down at night, that's when he visited me. No, he didn't do what you're thinking, but it was awful regardless. So one night I said I would be one of his concubines. I'd said it before, of course, out of desperation, but this time I think I truly meant it. At least for the moment, and he believed me. He brought me up out of that cell for the first time in months, and when he had his fun and was asleep, I broke the leg off of his bed and stabbed him with it in the heart. That was the most wonderful moment of my life. I ran without a second thought, returning home, crying, laughing, every emotion possible. It must have been a sight, I tell you. Then I got home, and my family wanted nothing to do with me. I told them I was a victim and that I hadn't want to become what I am, that the only only person I'd killed was the bastard who'd done this, but none of them will listen. So I left. I made my own life, taking that bastard's money. And I've been on my own since. Only really going out to feed, watching movies. Lonely. Until I met you. You know, cutie, you're the first person in a century I've been able to talk to. At least without planning to feed on. Because I can't. I literally can't feed on you, and it's wonderful. With everyone else, it's always at the back of my mind, even when I'm not hungry. But with you, I get to look after you, protect you. I'm not a predator anymore. Sometimes I forget I'm even a vampire. I just feel normal. So, yes, when I learned that you've basically been through the same thing as me, and the source of all your pain and suffering was about to take you again, I killed her. Ripped her throat out between my teeth. And being completely honest with you, cutie, I don't regret it at all. Not one bit. And if you can't forgive me for that, that's fine. But you're free because of me. Free to live without that monster shadow looming over you. And if you hate me, I can live with that. Because I love you, cutie. We don't know each other long at all, but I do. I love how you make me feel when I'm around you. So, thank you. And goodbye. I'm done speaking. Huh? Cutie, you're holding my finger. Do you want to say something? I can't hear you over the rain, baby. Let me lean in. You're sorry? Oh, baby, I'm sorry too. I'm sorry this whole thing happened and that it scared you, so... Here, let me hold you. Can you forgive me? I know I said I could live with it, but... Thank you. Let's go home, darling. I'd imagine you're starving. I can whip you something up. Then we can watch a movie, and then you can be my little heater in the coffin again. How does that sound? Don't worry, you can use my hair as a cushion this time. How about Blade? That was the other option, wasn't it? You haven't seen it? Oh, cutie. We're gonna have to fix that. Come into my hand, cutie. A lot of people prefer the second Blade, but I think the first film has a much more visceral, gritty vibe to it. Yeah, the second one was directed by Del Toro. He's great, isn't he? I know he's won an Oscar, but I still think he's underrated in a way, don't you? What's your favorite film from him? Well, I guess you would like Giants, wouldn't you? Since you're dating me, obviously. That's right, cutie. We're dating. Honestly, I don't know what else you'd call this. Honestly, my favorite of his might be Pan's Labyrinth. Oh, you've seen it? Oh, good. I was worried. The creature effects are amazing, and I love how authentic the setting is. It's like they actually went back in time to Second World War Spain and just filmed it from there. Did you know Del Toro accidentally left his scrapbook on the film in the back of a taxi, and the film was nearly canceled? The driver found the book and went out of his way to return it when he realized it was important. What a nice guy, honestly. You'd think he would have gotten his name in the credits or something, or like a little cameo. You agree? Oh, you little cutie.